So there was just a small piece that I played little while ago, and then I thought I'll just share it with you guys. Okay, okay. So just moving on. I hope you all have heard this term of music therapy, right? It's a very familiar term, and I mean it has been there for ages with us. I mean, like music therapy is something which has been there, but it's more like a science recently. No, it's getting its real. What do you say? It's getting its real place in medical science and everywhere. No, music therapy is given so much of importance. Okay, so we'll just dive into a little bit of why music therapy is being given so much importance. So we know that music as such has a lot of effect on brain. So to go through a few of the things, like as for a layman to understand, no, like any particular part of brain, no, if we take like, or any you can see that there are many different regions of brain which are activated when you play music or listen to music. So I can just take few examples and explain. Like for example, if we take the auditory cortex, like auditory cortex is the region which gets activated first, but later on there are many regions in brain which are simultaneously activated, and this is being studied a lot by neuroscientists. Know how the brain is being affected by music, and especially if there are instrument players, no, players, I mean, like who play instrument and who sing. For them it's like a, what do you say, it's a myriad of events which is happening inside the brain. And it's also that the corpus callosum, as you can see, that which connects the two parts of brain, that region is thicker in musicians. So it's a region which connects both the here. So I would just like to talk a little bit on autonomic nervous system. So I mean, if there are non-biologists in this audience, like, you don't need to panic seeing this system, I mean this name, because when I speak about music, it's very important that I have to mention autonomic nervous system. And basically it's nothing but like, we have this sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system which is there as a balance in our body. Like when we face a threat, or like we need to fight a flight situation, our sympathetic nervous system gets activated and our heart rate, everything increases. So that's seen in the image there, all what happens when sympathetic nervous system is activated. And when parasympathetic is activated, is just the opposite, that body is in a mode of rest and digest. So it's actually a balance of these two which is important for your for a healthy person. So music has a very important effect on autonomic nervous system, and it's through autonomic nervous system that music is producing the effect on body. Okay, so yeah. So and if I speak a little on what are the different kind of chemicals which are involved, I mean especially neurotransmitters and hormones which are involved when we speak about music, it's dopamine and oxytocin, serotonin and endorphins. So dopamine are neurotransmitters which help in you have that happiness feeling, and oxytocin again is a kind of what you say, empathy kind of feeling that you have. So all these are very very important when we speak about music, because music helps in increasing the levels of each of these neurotransmitters, and their effect is seen directly on the happiness levels of like the person. So even in yoga and meditation, all these things, no, they all has the same effect, no, I mean like dopamine, oxytocin, all these are there. Exercise, everything creates these good effects on these neurotransmitters and chemicals which are good for your body. So and music is seen as one which can produce all these effects, which can produce all the right neurotransmitters for. You can see that how music and immune system is related, no, like uh, basically immune system is affected by the levels of immunoglobulins in body. So music, like there has been research wherein people have taken the immunoglobulins from the saliva after listening to music, and there has been shown like there is a increase in the levels of immunoglobulins present in saliva. So that is again research is going on in all these areas where people are studying the effect of music on immune system, and it is surely producing what do you say positive effects on immune system. So any particular what do you say exercise or meditation, yoga, all these music, everything, what it does, it basically brings your body to a balanced state wherein all systems work in sync, and that's the case with music also. Okay, so yeah, next slide. Yeah. Okay, so we can see that like one second. Yeah. Again, when we talk about music, I'm sure that we'll associate it with rhythms. So, and our body is, obviously we know that our body has this circadian rhythm, which is a 24-hour cycle, and if that rhythm is disturbed in any way, it affects your body adversely. So, same is the case, like how you can adjust the bodily rhythms, and that term is called as entrainment. Entrainment is when two particular rhythms come together, no, like when there is an external rhythm, and this external rhythm is what do you say, it is imitated by your body, and you come to that particular same rhythm, and that is called as entrainment. So here you can see that it's a interesting data that you can see here, that like two women who were like appreciating each other, no, like their heart rates were measured, and after a particular time there was that sync in the heart rate. So that shows that even when while communicating, same is the case with music. When you are connected with the music and the rhythm of the music, your heart rate starts to what do you say, match the rhythm. Okay, and yeah. So now just moving on to creative music therapy. Creative music therapy is one form of music therapy. It is also called as a Nod of Robbins approach. So here, basically, this Nod of Robbins approach was designed by two music therapists around 50 years back while working with autistic children. So every child or every human being possesses sensitivity to music. Okay, and that is basically used for a personal growth and development according to creative music therapy. And clients take an active role in creating music together with the therapist in case of creative music. We'll just discuss few so my presentation today is structured like this, so I don't want to bore you guys. So we'll discuss few everyday scenarios, and in between I'll give you some techniques also. So it will be like overlap of techniques as well as everyday scenarios going simultaneous therapy. So in all these scenarios, how we are going to incorporate music is what I would like to discuss. Okay, and yeah, moving on. So while driving in heavy traffic, I know it's not a good thing absolutely for your heart. It produces a lot of cardiac stress, and studies have shown that heavy traffic, no, is one of the major reasons for cardiac attacks also. So you need to give your heart a good and calm environment while you are in such stressful situations. So the good choice are instrumental music. I mean, instrumental music is a good choice while driving in heavy traffic, and the tempo is better if it's around 60 to 70 bpm. That is a normal heart rate, no? So that your heart rate is entrained with that. No, we'll talk about that entrainment, no, like how the rhythm gets entrained with the external environment. So the heart rate will get entrained with the relaxing music. And if you are a religious person, so this is just for religious person, you can use spiritual hymns or chants, and then you can chant with that, because that also is has proved to give benefits. Okay, so this is the scenario while you are driving in heavy traffic. Okay, now in learning, yeah, don't get tensed by seeing the graph and all. It's very easy. So like if your skills are high, like from the graph, it's you can see that if your skills are high, and you don't have that enough challenge before you, so in that case what happens is you don't have that right flow of learning. Okay, same is the case when you your anxiety levels are high. Okay, when your challenge is high and your skill level is on the lower side, no, again you fall into the anxiety category. So we need to be in between these what you say, in this flow region, for you to have better learning experience. And what music does here is interesting. What music does is, you have the skill level, no, if your skill level is high, again you will fall to boredom. So what music does here is, uh, when you hear like music, your what do you say, there is a competing stimuli which is coming there, a competing stimuli, so you need to put in little more effort. Like your skill is higher, but your skill level, you need to concentrate little extra, that you are not conscious of that, and in that case you will fall in the flow category. Okay, and same is the case with when your challenge is higher, again you don't want to fall into that anxiety category. So in that case also music helps, it reduces your anxiety levels, so you will again fall into the flow category. So you have a better learning experience while using music as the background music, if you can use. So there again, the bpm, the range that you can use is very less, that is around 60 to 70, because that will keep the what do you say, the heart rate low, and you will be able to learn. And but I would like to add that here it is personal dependent. Sometimes I have seen people who hear really fast and rock music while learning also. So that's a personal choice. I can't give a clear cut say, I mean, like solution saying you have to listen this kind of music, but it's a personal choice where you get that right kind of flow. That is very important while learning. Okay, in high stress jobs, of course we know that the list is really big. So whatever is the case, again, to reduce cardiac stress, you need to regulate your heart rate here. So 60 bpm music would be the right choice. And you can see that it's very important to regulate the autonomic nervous system. We just discussed that in the beginning, that how you have to balance the sympathetic activity and bring back the parasympathetic level. So that is very important while doing high stress jobs. So if time, I mean, if permits, you have to use low volume music which can be played in background. Okay, and so coming, we'll go to methods here again. So receptive method is also one of the techniques wherein the client is silently receiving the what do you say, the therapist, the music therapy. So you can see that here the therapist is playing for a small baby, a neonatal. So here this method is receptive method. Okay, so how do you choose music for relaxation? So here you have to pay attention to the beat. The beat has to be something which stands by 60 to 70 bpm, and individualized music, that is the kind, the genre can be individualized. And the context of listening is very important, because if you are stressed due to some other reason, no, and you are not supposed to hear what you say, a music which is again reminding you of the same situation. So the context is very very important. And like I think it's self explanatory here, beneficial of desired outcomes. And then volume, again volume has to be in a very soothing way, and meaning, and the timbre of instruments and vocals. Like this is very important, because my favorite won't be your favorite, because it is not just the song, it is how that the tone of each of the instrument, no, how we like. Because I like flute better than violin, so for me the melody played in flute would be better. than it being played in violin. So I think that way you have to choose which is the tone that you like, and you have to curate a playlist accordingly. Okay, so here have a small session for you. You can actually do small relaxation. Like I'll play that. Maybe you can just close your eyes and sit and like relax for a few minutes. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so I hope you all enjoy that. Yeah. So, yeah, you all could hear, right?
It was very, very, very relaxing. Very
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. So this is how, like, we have to choose relaxing music. Like, as I discussed, no, all these factors you should keep in mind. So we'll move on now. Yeah. So pain management, as we discussed, no, like, in the everyday scenarios we had discussed pain management. So there are many research which shows that music therapy helps a lot in reducing or the pain perception, no? Like, it is actually acting as a competing stimuli for the pain stimulus. So that is how it reduces the pain perception. So I can take a whole 1 hour on this session, I mean, on just pain management, but as we have limited time, I would like to go forward. So just understand that music therapy will work for pain relief. Okay, so you can use any kind of relaxing music, and sure that your pain perception will be reduced. Okay. And here's another very important topic, like how music therapy is important during pregnancy. So I've seen photographs where like headphones are placed on the stomach, like when it's not recommended, because you can listen to music from the speakers, I mean, like speakers, that too at a very like normal volume, not any acoustic stimuli above 60 decibel is harmful for the fetus. And all frequencies which are less than 250 hertz, no, which it reaches the fetus through the surrounding tissues. So it's very important that the frequencies that the fetus hears is not very high frequencies, and even very low frequencies, both are not good for fetus. Okay. And of course, we all know, for a newborn, mother's voice is the most beautiful sound. So that is why lullaby sung by mother will be the most therapeutic thing for a fetus, I'm sorry, for a baby. Yeah. And then music therapy during labor process is again very it is also a very hot topic of research. And it reduces anxiety in the mothers. And then like to cope up with the pain and reduction of behavioral symptoms. No, behavioral symptoms are like kicking, shouting, all these things which happens together with the labor. So those behavioral symptoms are reduced by using music. And it for mothers who are hypertensive, no, like for them there is a beneficial effect on blood pressure and heart rate also. So the kind of music that you can use during labor is any music of personal choice, because again, as I said earlier, there are people who listen to rock and opera also while going into labor. So it's absolutely personal choice. And the purpose there is you need distraction to reduce the pain symptoms. Now, our next session here would be unguided imagery, because guided imagery, I think most of you might have done already, like you in YouTube and all, you have all these many videos wherein they'll give the instructions in you can just imagine. So that is guided imagery. That is also a receptive technique. But unguided imagery is one technique which is used by music therapists. So here I'm just giving you a clue. You just think of your favorite food, enter the kitchen. Okay, you're going to enter the kitchen, and then you have to think about your favorite food. Okay, now what you can do is you can just close your eyes, and then imagine, listen to each and every sound and analyze. Okay, that's what I have to say here. You have to analyze each and every sound that you hear, and I would just like few feedbacks, not from Pooja, from others, or else I'll start picking up names now. Like, you all have to listen, and if at least few of you can come on video, it will be nice and interactive. So yeah, yes, please. So I am just going to switch on the audio for you, and then you can start listening. Okay, and listen to all the sounds. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I would like to, yeah, ask one of you, no, like if you can just describe what you saw. I mean, it's an imagery technique. Okay. So I want your visual expression for this piece of music that you heard. No, you can just tell in one minute. Within just 1 minute, if you can just say, it would be nice. No, anyone, please come forward and. Um, I think, who can I pick? Okay. Yeah, Pooja, go ahead. No, yeah.
Okay. Uh, oh, I love the technique. Actually, I really didn't want to open my eyes. So visually, I went into the kitchen and I started making something that I wanted to eat. Well, it happened to be cheeseburger.
Okay, that's
and
nice.
and French fries. So
Okay.
so I went all the way from cutting the potatoes,
Yeah.
making a patty, putting cheese, frying it. There is some frying sound, sharpening the knives,
Yeah, so
and
yeah, I think you could get the right sound. You could identify the sound without like, yeah, that's the basic purpose of unguided imagery. You should let your imagination and try to associate it with whichever sound, associate it with whatever visuals you want to, and that will actually give a whole, what do you say, way to express yourself, and that's more important. Okay, and I would like to hear from. I'm not sure. What's your name? I mean. I can't see the name. The person, only person whose video was on, other than Pooja.
Prem.
Prem, yes, yes, please, Prem, yeah.
So actually, for me, yesterday I didn't sleep, and today I was planning to sleep and relax a little bit. And down, and it was not happening. Honestly, I couldn't sleep. But and the moment I closed my eyes, I went. I've gone
Okay.
blank.
Okay, that's nice. That's really, really good because the purpose itself is to get you to that relaxed state. No? So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's really nice, Prem, to hear from you. Okay, now we'll go
Okay.
forward. Yeah. So, so after all this relaxing thing, we'll come to exercise wherein you need a higher BPM. Like you need to choose music which is around 120 or 110 to 120 BPM for exercise, because that will give you that, again, it is always related to your heart rate. No, any music you choose, you should just correlate it with your heart rate. No, what is the heart rate that I want to achieve with this activity? Is it to relax, or is it to activate me? So accordingly you have to choose, that's all. And percussion is always given importance while exercising, because that keeps that rhythm, no, that stability, that is very very important while exercising. Okay, here's one more technique. As we have short of time, I have one more technique, and for this I need you all to take pen and paper and the coloring things that I've asked you. So this is again one more expressive technique. Okay, here you can bring out your feelings completely. Okay, whatever is your feeling, you can just bring it out completely. So even if all the videos are off, I believe that you all are having your paper, pen, or I mean coloring pencils with you, so that you can actually get the right what do you say, output required, no, like of this session. Okay, so with this music drawing narrative, we'll just wind up the session for question answer, because I think we are almost so this will take almost 10 minutes, this technique, because you need to express yourself. So after that we'll do the question answer session. Okay, so is that okay, Pooja? I mean, like 5 minute extra, is it okay? No?
Yeah, yes, it's
Yeah,
absolutely fine.
okay. Yeah,
I
so
hope
this
it's
technique, yeah,
uh,
I mean,
just a minute.
yeah.
If you're not switching on the videos, that's still okay. You can use the emojis and the thumbs up sign to, probably interact with
Correct,
non-verbally.
correct.
That would
Yeah,
be great.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, this looks
Thank you.
really. I mean, if I can get some feedback, it'll be good. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, this music drawing narrative is again a very interesting technique wherein you actually use colors and your drawing skills to express yourself. Okay, so if you're a good artist, it's good. Otherwise, also it's fine. You can just express, no, whatever you're feeling, you can just express in the paper, but with the help of music. And music is what is tuning to bring out your what you say, your feelings onto paper. It will actually aid to bring out your feelings. So if you can try that, it will be really good. You can use all the colors whichever you want, your favorite colors, your non-favorite colors. So according to the music you can change colors also. That is also one thing that you can do. So I would like to see few pick, I mean, like after this, no, I would like to see your art on in video. Okay, so please, yeah, I'll just switch on this. Yeah, so you can get ready now, we'll start. Yeah.
Tulsi, there is no sound coming from your end.
Sorry, Pooja.
There is
Hello.
no music coming from your end. Can't hear any music.
Really? Okay.
No,
You
no, it is
can.
coming. I'm able to listen.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
One
fine. Then
second.
that's not a
Yeah.
problem. All right. It
Yeah.
might be my
Sorry.
end issue. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just show you what I drew. I'm
Okay.
not a great artist, but I just drew something which came out from my mind. I don't know what, but I just drew like this. But it won't make any sense, I know. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. But still, I mean, it it gives you a way to express what do you say, whatever you have in your mind, no, like all those confusions. I mean, anything, no, you are actually what do you say, you are pouring it out, no, you're actually like whatever it is, you're trying to give it a way to come out, no, you are helping yourself a
Yeah.
lot. So I mean, if you can just share, no, I can see few videos, if you can just share what you've drawn, no? Just out of curiosity, I want to know. I mean, like if you can just show, no,
Yes.
Pooja, can you just show?
Oh, yeah, I can show. It doesn't have colors, but yeah, I can show.
But still, yeah,
It's,
anything is fine. Yeah, anything. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
there's a
that's
lot
really
of
nice.
it.
We have
Well,
drawn buildings, so okay, good.
yeah, I've
Okay,
drawn
so
a lot of buildings. Probably
yeah.
travel.
Wow, wow, I can see. Oh, see, yeah, that's so nice. I mean, yeah, that's really
There
creative.
is
I mean,
Bhavana.
wow, very nice, very nice. I can see so many colorful flowers. Thank you so much. So, any more pictures?
Yeah, everybody who has drawn, please
Wow.
show the pictures. It looks nice.
Wow, that's really nice. No, like, see, I mean, it's two leaves and the shadow. Wow, that's just with pencil, I guess. Oh, really nice. Oh my God, so many artists. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's what. No, it also reflects what kind of thoughts are inside you. No, you can actually get you can do self introspection. No, you can just go through, because I have drawn something which has a lot of confusion and color, so I can understand that I am under stress. I know, like, I need to calm down and understand my mind, because I'm not able to put my thoughts clearly. So that shows you know where you are and how you can actually correct yourself. Just to wind up, no, I didn't. I want to tell you this because for elderly people, and we'll also become elderly one day. That's there for sure. So for everyone, how you can use music therapy. That's a really interesting topic. Okay, so and I think we need to speak a lot on this topic alone, because for elderly it's very important how we can remotivate and how we can bring back reality into them, like, and how we can help them recollect their young old days, no, and then how you can improve their sensory training, no, if you can make them play instruments, it's well and good. So after retired life, my suggestion is everyone should start learning one instrument. Okay, one instrument, that's for sure. You have to do that. Yeah, very good, very good. You have to. So because sensory training, no, you lose your motor coordination. You tend to lose that, and it's very important that you keep that sensory training intact. So you can just do clapping also. No, clapping itself is a very good thing that you can do with musician. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Thulasi.
Thanks. Yeah.
Uh, we have a couple of questions that has come. The
Yeah.
first question is, you kept mentioning BPM.
Yeah.
You said 60 BPM, 120 beats per minute.
Yeah.
So how does somebody get to know, how to get the right BPM? Like, let's say they are not very aware of music or the, applications. How do they start saying that,
Yeah.
okay, I need to calm my heart rate down. What music will I listen to?
Yeah, you can the best way you can do is first yeah, like you can just take the clock, no, clock, I mean, the clock has that 60 seconds, right? 60-second is there for the clock. So every 1 minute you have 60 seconds. So that is one like reference that you can keep. That is one which you can keep for to understand that 60 bpm, no, 60 beats per minute, it's just 60 beats per minute. So it's 60 seconds, no, 60 seconds per minute is 60 bpm. So if you relate it to the clock, no, it will be easier for you to understand. So anything which goes with the second this thing, no, so that will be 60 bpm. So that music which is almost of that of 60 bpm is what you can use for to reduce your heart rate to normalcy. That is around 72. Your heart rate is around 72, right? 60 to 72. So to that rate, I mean, you can use the reference as the clock. Yeah, clock can be kept as a reference. Otherwise, you can use metronome app. If you know how to use a smartphone, you can use a metronome app. You can set the BPM in that. You will understand what is the exact BPM. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Uh, so that is it for today. We are winding up
Thank
the
you.
session. Uh, so hope to see you soon. And
Thank you,
thank you
Pooja.
all for
Thank you.
coming on a Sunday evening. Thank you,
Yeah.
Thulasi. Anybody else have anything to say? You can just say. We'll be here for another 2 minutes. All of you who don't have anything to say, you can leave the meeting. There's a question from Mrs. Nair. She says, is there any difference between? Let me check. 1 second. Just went
Yeah,
out
I'll
from
just check chat. Okay, one
yeah,
second.
yeah. Is there any difference between hearing spiritual mantras and ordinary music?
Yeah, it depends on it's person to person. No, I mean, if you are a spiritual person, of course, you have that what you say, that extra kind of positive energy that you get from mantras. No, so it depends from person to person. But like for some people, instrumental music itself would have that healing effect. So I would just say that it's absolutely personal. No, if someone likes vedams and mantras, absolutely, I mean, it will be more powerful for them than just instrumental music. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming. Leena
Thank
says
you.
informative session. Sri Kumar says very nice session.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you.
Tulasi.
Okay,
You can now
see you
leave
all,
the
guys. Yeah.
meeting. See
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Bye bye, take care. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.